In the Impact segment tonight, it has been a rough day for Dr. Ben Carson. As allegations are, he did not tell the truth about a number of things. The doctor joins us on the phone from West Palm Beach, Florida. So first off, I just want to give you a little time to clarify this. To be fair to you, on page 57 of your book, Gifted Hands, you write, later I was offered a full scholarship to West Point. And apparently there's some controversy about whether your campaign is saying that's not true. What's the story?
The story is, I had ascended the ranks of ROTC to become the city executive officer faster than anyone had ever done that before. Got a lot of attention for that, was invited to a lot of affairs, and at one point was told that I could easily get a scholarship to West Point. And I indicated that, I was going to pursue a career in medicine, but that I was very grateful, and that was the end of that.
All right, so you weren't offered anything, and besides, I don't know whether you know this or not, but there are no scholarships to West Point. It's all free tuition. You get an appointment from a congressman or a congresswoman, and that's how you get there. But you were never formally offered any kind of accommodation to West Point. Is that correct?
Right. I was just told that it would be very easy for me.
Okay, so that should have been a little clearer on page 57 of your book, correct?
I guess it could have been more clarified. I told it as I understood it.
Okay. Last night on Miss Megan's program, you were talking about the kid that you almost stabbed, apparently a relative of yours. CNN has raised some questions about that story. Do you stand by that story?
Oh, without question. Absolutely.
All right. And you stand by the story that you almost assaulted your mom? Do you stand by that story?
Absolutely.
Okay, so these stories were told in the context of that you were a troubled kid, no father, angry, and then you turned it around. Is that what the context was?
In the context that I would have these anger episodes. And when I did that, I would become irrational. That's why I said it was almost like a disease. Most of the time I was a reasonable person, but I would have these flashes of anger and would do things that were irrational.
Okay. Is it unfair that CNN, other organizations are going after you now, trying to find inconsistencies of what you've written and said? Is that unfair in your opinion?
Well, what's really unfair is the way that they do it, because you say we went back and talked to 9 of your classmates. I looked at some of the names of the people they talked to. There's no way those people have any clue of any of this stuff. And it's just an erroneous methodology. And particularly, like the Locke episode, that occurred at Wilson Junior High School. But none of those people they talked to were at Wilson Junior High School. It's just craziness.
Now, I'm going to take your word for all this, Doctor. I'm going to believe you. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Of course not. Lying, I believe, is a grave sin. And there's just no way I would be sitting here lying about something like this. It's just beyond
all right,
belief.
because, my philosophy as a fellow Christian is to, you have a track record of achievement, and you don't look like a deceitful man. But I just hope you're telling the truth. And I think a lot of it's small ball. But as I said in the Talking Points memo, you're running for president, you got to tell the truth all the time, 24/7. Last word.
And as I told CNN, I hope you apply these standards to people like Hillary Clinton. There's a lot of things that need to be coming out.
All right. Okay, Doc, we appreciate you checking in with us. Thank you.